Hi, my name's Don Emmerich. In this particular assignment, we're going to apply three different tints and tones to an existing black and white image to enhance the shot or possibly to correct some problems that we have when we output the file. So my first image here, we're going to leave this as our control image, and I'm going to move over to my second image here. And this is, in fact, probably my favorite effect for a black and white image, and I call this one Ectolure. This duplicates the effect when I used to go in the darkroom and print on Kodak's Ectolure fiber-based paper, which had a nice creamy warm tone base to it, which really gave an enormous amount of depth and vibrancy to black and white portraits. So the way we duplicate that is we're going to go Image, Adjustments, Color Balance. Now we're in the midtones, and if I take this slider bar and move it to the right there towards the word red, you see it's plus 100. So we're moving towards the red and we're adding red. Conversely, if I take the slider bar and move it to the left, we're adding cyan, and since it's going to the left, it says minus 100, but it's 100 points of cyan. So what we want to do here is we're going to add 2 points of red, and I'm going to hit the tab bar, and we're going to add 4 points of yellow. We're going to click on the shadows. We're going to add the same amount, 2 points of red and 4 points of yellow. Now we're going to go to the highlights, and we're going to increase this to 5 points of red and 8 points of yellow. And there you have a very simple way to give you that Ectolure warmth and depth by just going into color balance. Now if you have a profiled system, by that I mean when you send a black and white file out to your printer and it comes back black and white, you're very profiled. And so what happens here now is you're going to get that warmth and depth that we have in our Ectolure color balance. But if you're like some people, when you send a file out to your inkjet printer or to your lab and it comes back on the cool tone, what this Ectolure color balance will do is it will add enough warmth there which will neutralize the coolness from the output device and give you a truer black and white. Okay, we're going to move on to our next effect, which is a brown tone, and I use this for prints that are going into a cream matte with a nice brown frame. What we're going to do here is we're going to change the color space from RGB to grayscale. Then we're going to go change back to image mode duotone, and we're going to load some of Photoshop's preset duotones. The presets are in your Photoshop CS2 folder. Click on that, and there's a folder called Duotones, and in that folder there's duotones, quadtones, and tritones. I'm going to click on duotones, click on Pantone duotones, and I'm going to click 478 brown 100% BL1. We're going to click load, I'm going to click OK, and we're going to get this back into image mode RGB color, so if I send this out to the lab it's in the color space that they can print from. And there we have a nice brown tone. A little bit richer, a little bit deeper than the Ectolure tone. And for our final effect is a sepia tone, which is still very popular with clients today. Sepia tone is basically when we used to take prints in the darkroom and we would bleach off the image and then go back in and put a sepia tone on top of it. Now, the way we duplicate that in Photoshop is we go Image Mode, Grayscale, Image Mode, Duotone, and we don't want to use the brown tone that we just used, so we're going to click Load, go back to the Duotone folder, click on the folder of Tritones, go to Process Tritones, and the fourth one from the bottom is BMY Sepia 1. Click on that, click Load, click OK, and let's go Image Mode RGB Color. So there you have three quick and easy ways to take an existing black and white and give it a little bit of warmth with our Ectolure, a little bit more for a brownish tone, or we can go all the way up to a sepia tone print.